Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, and we are at the doctor this morning. So last week we had the glucose test, the gestational diabetes test, and I said in a recent vlog I did get my results for that. I passed the 1 hour test, so I don't have to do another one, and I don't have gestational diabetes, so that's great. But today is not really like a planned out appointment. We planned it last week, but it's not like the one they gave me a whole schedule at the beginning, and this wasn't part of it. But I'm actually having this one just because she's got her money or something. She waved. But anyway, I'm having this one because the baby actually looks a little bit big, or he did at 24 weeks. I'm 29 weeks now. So at 24 weeks, we went to a specialist because we did IVF. If you're new here, I know it's like a lot of backstory. But you can go watch those videos. But we did IVF to conceive this baby. And so with IVF, they like for you to see a specialist to check the heart. Well, anyway, so we went to that specialist, and he said, which it had been consistent with what we'd been hearing at our OB too, that he was maybe a little big. The OB didn't say much though. He was just like, yeah, it's pretty normal. I mean, he's probably on the bigger side, that kind of thing. But the specialist said that he was big and probably should be checked at 29 or 28 weeks, which I'm 29 now. Which it's not a big deal if he's big. It's just basically, in my opinion, they're probably gonna start deciding if I might need to be induced. So that's probably what they haven't said that, but I've researched enough. So we'll kind of see at this point what we're talking about here. Yeah? I don't know. You can try mine.
Yeah, just to see the difference.
It's fantastic. This coffee is so good.
That's still good.
Yeah. The last time this coffee is it. Like hitting the spot big time. It's called the Clover. It's Irish cream, which I really love. But yeah, it's absolutely delicious. So I'll update you really quick on the appointment today. It went really well. He is a little bit big. Not like anything insane. I'm 29 weeks, and he's measuring about 30 weeks. So the doctor estimated that if I go to 40 weeks, like full term, then like full term, then he will be about in the 8s, like 8 something, like mid 8s is what he said as far as weight goes. And then if I go like say 39, say I go into labor at 39, or they induce me, or whatever the case might be at that point, then they expect him to be about 8 pounds. So obviously that can be off, and everybody will tell you that, like they don't know until the baby comes out how big he really is. So we don't 100% know, but we estimate, they said that 8 pounds is about average. That's the average size for a 40-week baby. So if I'm a week ahead, he'd be about 8 pounds at 39 weeks. So anyway, potentially 9 pounds. We don't know. He didn't say anything about 9 pounds, but obviously could be. You never know. But he is adorable. Let's see his little face. He's head down now, which he wasn't before. And he's a little bit transverse, I think is what they call it. He's a little bit basically crooked. His head's over on the side, but they think that's probably because he's just now getting in position, and he's just taking his time with it. So he moves a ton. So they said next appointment in 2 weeks, they'll check to see if he's actually in a good position. And I'll be 31 weeks already in 2 weeks. Is crazy. I don't know how this is happening so fast, but he's healthy and everything looks good. I'm not concerned about him being big. I really don't want to be induced, but if I have to be, I will, obviously. Really don't want a C-section either, but if I have to do that again, I just want him to come out safely. So whatever needs to happen there, but I think everything is going to go well. I just have a good feeling. I'm praying about it. This coffee is so good. Like, it is delicious. The cat is literally sitting at the road like she's waiting for a ride or something. What is she doing?
One of them being what?
Eclair.
Okay, so you want 5 glazed donuts?
Just the assorted.
Okay.
Okay. And then, what do you want?
Biscuits and gravy.
Can I get biscuits and gravy? And then 2 sausage, egg and cheese pancakes as well, please.
Okay.
That'll be all.
Good morning, everybody. We are at the donut shop. I was craving some donuts this morning. It's rainy and like yucky out, so we're just gonna get some donuts, go home, make some coffee, and have some donuts and coffee. We got biscuits and I got biscuits and gravy too. But yeah, today's an exciting day actually because our new EP came out today. It's out now on all streaming platforms. It's on my other channel, just my name, Rosa Wuku. We have lyric videos on there. If you're somebody like me who really loves lyrics and like to know what the lyrics are and follow along, you can do that on the Rosa Wuku YouTube channel, but it's called New Life. It is my favorite thing that we've done. Actually, I didn't write any of it. I was saying that on an interview the other day. I think that's probably why it's my favorite thing, but Manny wrote it, and actually one of the songs, Manny, and then one of our friends / worship team members, Joseph, he wrote on one of the songs as well. So I didn't do any writing on this EP. I just sang whatever they wrote and whatever Manny wrote, and there's some really good songs, and I feel like I can say that because again, I didn't write them, but they're special to me because a lot of them are kind of about the journey that we went through in infertility, and they kind of all tie back to that, you know, new life, and that God can take your most broken moments and turn it into something beautiful. So definitely check it out. We're really excited about it and really thankful for any of the support that we get, so thank you guys. Saturday morning, I am sitting here trying to prop my camera up. Tired today, feeling really tired this morning. I slept pretty good last night. I mentioned in my pregnancy update, I'm actually editing that today, but I mentioned in that I've been having a little bit of hip pain while I'm sleeping, just during my pregnancy. I'm in the 3rd trimester now, and I'm still feeling incredible. Like, I feel so good. It's just when I'm laying down, because I have to lay on my sides. If you don't know, when you're pregnant, you're supposed to lay on your sides. Well, anyway, my bed, I said in the update, I blame the bed more than anything because I've never been comfortable in our bed. I've always had some pain when I wake up, and obviously being pregnant, you know, I think has just kind of expanded that in the 3rd trimester, but it's really the bed because I'm like sinking into the bed, and I have a pregnancy pillow, and that's helping a ton. But anyway, last night I didn't really have as many issues with that, so that was good. As long as I roll a lot, I'm okay, but if I end up staying on the same side, it's just obviously that hip, everything being off and everything. But not really any complaints. I still feel fantastic, so I'm just so thankful for the way that I feel. I made a hair appointment the other day, so in a few days I'll go, less than a week, and get my hair done. I'll vlog that. I also have some press-on nails. It had been a little while. I had some on for the first time in a while at Easter, some that Manny got me for Christmas. I loved those. And then the other day we were at Walgreens, because we actually went to Walgreens after my appointment the other day, to get Manny his Tdap shot, because he was due for one and wanted to get it before the baby's born. So anyway, we went and got his the other day, and I saw these nails, the Kiss nails, and they had buy one get one free, so that was exciting. I got a couple of those. If you can see behind me, we have a baby changing station back there. I have always like changed diapers. I always have had babies in the family, and I've just, you know, always been thankful to have so much experience with that. And I've never used like an actual changing area. My family is not extremely fancy, and so we usually just lay them down and change them. But my mom and dad got this for us, and I actually really do think it's going to be nice and come in handy, especially like if you have a particularly messy diaper or anything like that. I could totally see how this will be way easier, because it has like, you can wipe it down really well. It's just like contained, you know what I mean? So anyway, that was kind of the discussion before we got it, like will we use it? And I actually think that we will. This is the baby's room that I'm sitting in, but I think that we will use it. I mean, you know, will we use it every single time we change his diaper? I'm sure we won't, but I do think it'll get used. And he's not gonna sleep in this room, at least for a while. So maybe not ever. Hopefully we'll move by the time I move to a different house, not to a different state. Nobody panic if you're here. But hopefully we'll have a different house by the time that we would like for him to start sleeping in his room. Because in the beginning we are gonna get a co-sleeper. And he's gonna basically sleep not with us, not in our bed, just because I'm not comfortable with that when he's really little. But anyway, I am going to we're gonna put him in a little co-sleeper because I'm planning to breastfeed and things like that. I just feel like it's gonna be so much easier to just have him next to me. So I'm gonna keep him like that. Plus, if I were to put him in a crib, Manny and I are both the same way. We would not, even if he did sleep, we would not. Like, we would just be in here looking at him, so we need him close to where we can look at him. And so anyways, we do have a crib, but we'll utilize that maybe for like nap time, stuff like that. And then we have this diaper changing thing, whatever it's called. I'm like going blank every time I try to say that, but we have that changing station over there that I'll show you. It's really nice, and it like attaches to the top of the dresser. The only thing is it takes away the top of the dresser space, so if you wanted like to put a picture frame or to put anything, you really can't. But that only matters to me because we don't have a lot of space, and so, you know, anywhere that I can do something, I'm like trying to do it. But anyway, yeah, so that's the deal with that. But it's, you know, attached and really sturdy and everything. It's not like sliding around or anything like that, so it's really safe. Not that we would leave him up there or anything like that, but you know. So anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog so I can go ahead and edit. I'm sitting in here. Let me show you real quick. I have a light over there, but Manny set up a little office space right here, which is really nice. And then I'll show you the little changing thing real quick. I just had to set my coffee there, so I'm being careful with it. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like. And like I said, it's real sturdy and everything. It's on top of the dresser, which we have so many clothes in here that need to be washed. We just threw them in there to get them out of the way when we had company over. But all of his clothes need to be washed, so I might get started on that. But anyway, yeah, so this little changing pad, you can, you know, obviously clean it off pretty well. It has a little mat under it to make it comfortable. It even has a little place to strap in. It's really cool. So I appreciate my parents getting that for us. Okay, so it's Monday now, and I was just editing this video over there and realized that I didn't end it. I don't know what happened. I was showing you guys that and didn't end the video, even though I said I was. I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.